that should be good enough. Yeah, that should be good enough. Yeah, that's perfect. Sorry, my hair is a mess. I just got from the shower. Here we go. Man, I'm in the middle of something. Ah, hold on, I'll be right back. Sorry about that, it took so long. I wasn't intending to take that long. Jesus. Oh my god. Anyways, sorry for that long, thing just happened, but today, if you notice the title of the video, I am doing a tier list for the first time. So this is pretty much mainline games of Sonic. Since I've been getting into Sonic lately, I thought this was probably a fun thing to do. So just let y'all know that this is all based my opinion and how I feel about the games. So for the mainline games, some of them I never played, so there's gotta be some extra tier lists that I will be adding so that I never played before, and also another tier list of I'm going to get and play in the future. So you might see some future videos, I guess. But if that is everyone gonna go on. And I also did add some music in the background so it doesn't feel like it's quite empty, just my voice. But yeah, I did add some a little bit of music. Hopefully it don't get copyrighted. I did turn it down so you can hear a little bit, but also hear my voice as well. But if further ado, I think that's about everyone. Well, if anyone else like to join, but let me go ahead and get on started, I did put the description down that you know what who's the person gonna make this. So I don't know much about the whole tier list bits, but this actually probably would be fun, and why not to do. So here we go, get started with this. Oh, that's the music I'm playing right now. Oh my god! God damn, I'm going absolutely nowhere. Here we go. God damn, my hair is a mess. Uh, let me put on a hat so it doesn't bug me. I'm really hoping someone else like to join on in. Yeah, I can put off. There we go. Here we go. So let me, what was it? No, that's a calculator. That's not what I wanted to do. Shit, what button was it? Ah, here we go. This is much better. Actually, I don't really need a headset. I can just put it down here. So, yeah, I don't think the ads are gonna be in the way. But so this is this is the tier list, and this is the guy who makes it. So if you can want to find this guy, so in this tier list, I add these two. So this is S to F, and this is a tier list. Oh, I just realized that. Yeah, ignore that. Well, obviously I have this game, but I just want to put it in the spot that where it's gonna. Actually, let me make something like that really quick. Make a below one. Here we go. I believe that should be all of it. Okay, this is a good tier list. Is there no one else like to join? Man, this feel empty. Come on. Let's see. Well, it's fine if no one else like to join. But I will discuss about this. So, in the bottom, so these are all the Sonic games that I have. I have on like my console or digitally, not digitally, but yeah, but also on disc, which I have, well, like Sonic Generation and Sonic Unleashed on the DVD, not DVD, disc. So, these are all the games I have. I'm gonna start with these ones first, and the reason why, because all of these ones I do not have. I never played it before, but it does give it some ideas where I'm gonna put. I mean, most of it is gonna go up to here or here, but I will throw a couple that I have seen of people discussing about it, like how it is, or seen some gameplay footage of it. So, for starters, let's start with the very first Sonic game that I ever played before, which is an annoying headset, but yeah, so I'm gonna start with Sonic Unleashed. Now, Sonic Unleashed was the very first video game of Sonic that I ever played, and since it is okay, so it is a absolute special in my heart because the first time I played it was in family videos. I went to the game and I only played like one stage of it, and before then I had to return it. But now got to fully play the game and the night stages and the dark stages and the Eggman land and the final boss. Now, what I think about this game is that this is gonna be kind of not mind-blowing, but I really love the Werehog stages. And just hearing other people's opinion that they don't really like the combat system or it's just too slow, I absolutely enjoy it. I thought the Werehog was a great super form that Sonic took because he's a werewolf, but he's a were hedgehog, which I really like. And some of the stages I really like. It's not that bad, and I absolutely enjoy it. And but for the day stages, not too much, but a couple that are I really like and I enjoyed, but some of them were just a pain in the ass to deal with. And the speed is not that bad, but it feels like he's just on cocaine in general, just straight up on drugs when he's speeding and trying to collect all the moon medals and the sun medals. It's ass for the daylight missions, but for the nighttime, it's great. I love the combat. It's all great. I'm just keep repeating myself, but everything about it, I love the story. It really has a good amount of heart of Sonic when he turned into a Werehog and Amy doesn't recognize him. He does really show emotion instead of this wacky funny guy, but it really does bring it out a little bit. Now for Eggman Land, it can go suck it. It took half. I spent like an hour doing, going back and forth trying to get 99 lives just for Eggman Land because I know how long it's gonna take me to beat it, and it got me down to 10, like not 10 lives, but probably like 20 or 30, and then the boss. Holy shit, that one little stage was just ass. I got down to 10 or 20 or whatever lives. It was just not fun. It was just absolutely the worst. If they're going to remaster this game, they gotta do something about Eggman Land or the daylight stages because it's such a pain. It's hard to deal with. Sometimes the frames would go off a bit because we all know about that. But what I give my thoughts to this game is a I want to give it A tier, but since there's a lot of lackluster to the mix, I gotta give it a B because that's my only thoughts is that how ingenuine the game is and it really kicks your ass. But I really love the nighttime stages, so I'll give it a B rank. It's not that bad. It's pretty good. And now, trying to think out in order of what other, like, since that was the first Sonic game, and then what's the next one I played next throughout any Sonic game. I think in general, I think the next Sonic game I played was Sonic Forces. I would never getting it and just playing it, make videos of it on my YouTube page, but I got it removed because I'm going to replay it. But I never knew it was a bad game. That's the funny thing. I didn't know much about this game before I got it, and I played it as a normal Sonic game. I never knew that a lot of the people talk about this game was just, it's not that fun. There's, it's too short and the story's cringe, all that stuff. I never really noticed these things. I never look it up. But generally, the game's not that bad. I enjoy it a lot. There's not a lot of thought I can put into this game when I think about it, but it's in generally a fun game. But the fact that there's mod communities or fan-made projects of this game, I do have it on my PC, but someone made a absolute, like, make the game better with before it was complete shit. I do like the character customization. I thought that was pretty cool, but they could have added more to the customization. But that's all I got. That's all they, no, that's not all I got, but that's all they did for the game. And which it does, I'm not too sure how I really, I mean, it's not the greatest, but I definitely can give it a solid C tier. It's a bit good. And I believe the next game I played next was Sonic Colors. Now this is the Sonic, well, since there are two Sonic Colors, since this is one on the DS and also this one's on the Wii version, um yeah, actually these versions I'm not gonna play it because there's no point of getting a second game on a different console. I don't have a DS, so there's no point of getting this, so I'm not doing that. And for Sonic Colors DS, not going to play that one as well. I'm not getting a DS. I mean, maybe, but not for this game. Absolutely not. I'd rather play the console version or the PC version, since there are a fan-made project of Colors Wii Rainbow, I believe. And it fixed a lot of the bugs and glitches of the game, but in general, I really enjoy it. The bosses was ass. It was just taking me off. But I enjoyed the different powers of the whips. It's not that bad. It's a pretty fun game. I absolutely love it. But it's not the greatest. But what I can put in this game is maybe a C tier, but I will get to replay this game again on my PC when my PC is not shit. I'll get a new PC on Christmas, and I can add the fan-made mod, and it'll be great. Why not? And after that would be yeah, what is the next game that I would be playing next? I think it is. Oh, did I just put two Sonic games? Oh, I guess I did. Oh wait, this is the 3DS, isn't it? I'm not putting that there. I'm not playing that. But yeah, what is the next Sonic game that I played? I think after these games, I believe that I have got. I think Sonic Frontiers was the next Sonic game that I generally played. Yeah, I guess I can throw in. I guess I can add Sonic Frontiers is the next game here. I'll throw this one here. And all these other ones. Oh wait, yeah, that's after that. And then. Okay, here we go. So, now my thoughts on Sonic Frontiers. Now, this is a great game. I genuinely love the open world. It's beautiful in a way, and it shows absolute depth to Sonic, which it's a bit emotional seeing his friendships with his friends Knuckles, Tails, and Amy, especially Amy a little bit, but seeing the relationships and bond they had throughout many years of their lives and Sonic trying to save the day. The soundtrack, amazing. Some of the bosses was a bit harsh to complete since it was the first time I beat these bosses, but the second playthrough on the PS5 version, I genuinely like it again because I know the attacks and whatnot, but the super forms I really appreciate. It was such badass, and most of the time that I really enjoy it. It's such a fantastic game, and the fact that some other game beat this one was downright unfair that what they did. And Sonic Frontiers deserve a reward, man, in Game of the Year, but whatever. But I generally have a heart to this game. It's such a beautiful game. But the DLC did bring it down with the final boss. But the different characters of Sonic, Tails, and Amy get to play them. I definitely love it so much. But is it an S tier? I don't think so. It's perfect, but it's not the greatest. But I definitely would give it an A tier of a game. Now, the next game that I got to play was Shadow the Hedgehog. Now, of this edgy man of his game, well, not game of the year, but Shadow of the Year, which I I actually got to like Shadow the Hedgehog even more because of the movie and the mascots I keep seeing on social media, which I thought is amazing, and the little shorts of the Shadow of his past, whatnot. I haven't seen any of it, but Batman Shadow, oh my god, awesome. But the game, I know a lot of people are not that fun of this game. When I got to play for the first time, it's not that bad. I love the different paths you can really change with the character if you want to be evil or you want to be the hero. It's based by your like choosing of the player of like what direction are you going to choose, which I do like that concept, but the replay and some of the controls is a bit harsh to play through since there are like emulators or like fan mods like to make the game a bit better, but overall it's not a bad game. I actually gotta have a heart to the game. It's not that bad. It's not an F tier. I guess it can be a D tier. It's not perfect. I love the edginess and the little bit of swearing like the damn or hell or whatever. It's funny. I really love this guy, but he gets a D. And now Sonic Generations. Now, since I'm not beat it yet, I'm still on my way to finish it. But it's really good. I love the classic and modern Sonic. Sometimes I have a bit of it like issues of like skill issue. Just saying, the lack of skill issue does throw it off a little bit about me. But I really am enjoying it. But for the new Sonic X Shadow Generations, it's gonna be even 10 times better with the shadow stages and the extra context they are adding and the just everything. This game is good, but I definitely really love the classic games, and it's amazing. I mean it's not an S tier, but I definitely would like it give it an A tier. It's a good game. Now for Sonic Generate, oh god damn it, I'm so stupid. Sorry. Is my headset go going? Yes it is. So for Sonic Avenger, since I got to beat it, it's great. I love the Sonic stages. I love the different character stories and see their perspective of their own, like what's going on to fill up the gaps. And the final boss of Super Sonic and Perfect Chaos. I love everything about this. I love the open world and the finding all these collectibles and all of this good stuff. Screw it. This is S too. I really appreciate this game and the 3D atmosphere. I love it, and the voice acting is great, and just everything about it. I can't think of any else to say to this game, but it's great. And now on to Sonic Adventure 2. I have not beat this yet, but I don't think this is an S tier game. Now, I've been wanting to play these Sonic Adventure games for a long time, and now I got the chance to play it, but for Sonic Adventure 2, it doesn't have everything that it has for Sonic Adventure 1. It doesn't really have the open world, and I do like how that each level is different characters, but the concept of the play Sonic, beat his story, and then play the next character and see their stories. But I really like that, but you only get to play Sonic, Knuckles, and Tails. You don't get to play Amy or Big the Cat. He's pretty much just a cameo in this point. He's not that playable. I really thought that there would be a bit more to it, but I am kind of excited to play as Shadow in the Dark story and play as Amy, not Amy, Rouge the Bat. But I feel like that for Rouge the Bat, they just throw it into the story, and it doesn't like show like her appearing like, "Hi, I'm Rouge the Bat," but it just straight up just Knuckles and Rouge just talking to each other. Like, imagine people playing it for the first time and saying, "Who the hell is this?" Okay, she's just here. You know, like, come on, give her like a little like surprise attack. It's this character, but it's a good game. I love pretty much everything. I get definitely give it an S, no, not S, but definitely an A tier. It's a good game. I really appreciate. But now for these other games, so since a couple of these I made YouTube videos about it, but some of them I played off screen, and here's some of my opinions and what I think. So for Sonic Origins, I only play like a minute of it, but I'm saving it for YouTube videos. But the collection of the classic Sonic games from Sonic 1, 2, CD, Sonic 3, and Knuckles, that's pretty cool. And I can't wait to get to play it. And it's just a good collection of Sonic games. Now, some of the Sonic games, it has a bit of flaws of back in the day, but it's overall good. Now, I definitely am going to rank it, and I'll give it a solid B tier, even though I not got the chance to play any of the classic Sonic games yet. For future YouTube videos, just let y'all know. But I definitely would give it B tier because I am up for the excitement of probably Sonic 3 and Knuckles because of Hypersonic, obviously, and everything about it is I think it's gonna be good, and I cannot wait to get started playing this game and enjoy it. And now for on to Sonic Heroes. Now, I do have the game, but I never played it before. So this, I don't know how to rank this game because some other opinions of the community gives this game because it's because of the same stages but just different characters and just how it is. I definitely am going to put it here. So this is going to be, well, some of these are going to be, I'm going to get it slash play it. So when I get to playing it, this definitely would be a bit of a ranking. And I definitely would say that I'm not too sure how could I rank this, but I'd still give it some love and support of this game. But definitely gonna be blank for now. And now, definitely want to talk about Sonic 06. Now, I only got to play, I got this years ago on my Xbox. I got the disc. I was excited to play it. I got it for a joke because how much people dislike this game so much. But the second I got to play it, a minute after playing the first stage and get to the home world, after a minute I just stopped. I stopped playing it and I just pretty much just I went back to the now I went back to the store. Yeah, I went back to the store and I sell it. But it's not gonna go. I'm not going to play it. Here's one thing I will say this is that I have it on my PC. I have Project Sonic 06. Now this is definitely would be for video making, and it doesn't have the main story, but the community of this fan project improves it. It fixes all the bugs and glitches that the game has, but makes it better with the E3 version and the settings and all that stuff. But I only got to play it like a minute because my PC can't really handle the game, which it was just really laggy. The frames were just slow, so that's why I couldn't get to play a little bit of it. But soon as I get a new PC, I'm definitely 100% going to play this game. And now I would like to talk about the books of Sonic the Secret Wings and Sonic the Black Knight. Now I do have the games. I never played it before, but what I can say about it is that it looks phenomenal. Now it does have some flaws of the community saying about certain things, but I'm definitely gonna say put it in. I'm going to play it, but since there are a fan-made project of not remaking but just remastering this game on PC. It's a demo of it, but I never played it before, but I might as well throw these two. I'm going to get it and play it. But for Sonic Riders, I actually have the game. I actually have the PSP of the game, but I don't actually have the PSP, so I can't really say anything about this game because I never played it before, but definitely throwing in here. But now, here's some of my other opinions about any of these games for all these guys. So let me go ahead and just delete this row. Now, since I never play these games, I am gonna throw some of them. I'm not going to play in, but I will throw some of them in the list. So I will throw definitely these two into the mix. Now, for Sonic Adventure 4, it's not that good. I mean, what they trying to do to improve this game to continue on with the Sonic the Hedgehog series from the classic from the 1980s or 90s, wasn't it? But even though episode 2 improved the game a little bit, but it's not worth it. It's not worth playing the game, even though there's a nice mod community and I think there's fan-made project. I mean, I try to look on the internet if there's any improvements, the mods improve the games. I found nothing, so that it's not worth my time. Now, I definitely would say a couple things about the DS games or the 3DS, pretty much. Now for oh wait, man, I'm so stupid. I forgot to throw in this guy. For Sonic Lost World, I do have it on my PC. Definitely am going to play it. Now it does have some flaws, but I don't know. But definitely will. Now a couple of them, yeah, I feel like most of them will probably be in I'm not going to play it or I am going to play it. But definitely want to throw this guy in here because one, someone is remaking the game into 3D, which it looks phenomenal, absolutely great, and I cannot wait to play it and make future videos off of it. And now some of them, now here's the thing I'm worried about, is that how could I play these games if I don't have the console? When I do get the consoles, I feel like that I want to make future videos of it, but the money and all that stuff, I gotta be a pain in the ass. But what I will say this is that absolutely going to future play this, and including all the Sonic Advance games, but I won't add those yet. But I will. I definitely will throw in a couple of these guys. Now for the original Sonic the Hedgehog game, I got to play this for like a minute. It's not that bad. I really enjoy it, but there's some flaws to the mix of the very first Sonic game, the classic Sonic. But I gotta throw it in detail because the other ones are a bit better. And Sonic Adventure 2, I think it's It's also a good game. The introduce of Tails and some of the unique abilities that Sonic can do. Definitely, I guess I can really put into a C tier of this game. It does improve the games a little bit, but it does have some flaws. But it's still a very good game. You know, wait, hold on. I don't get why there's two Sonic the Hedgehogs. I don't know. I think this is supposed to be the original Sonic one. I don't really know about this one. Is this supposed to be on a different device? I don't know. I'm just gonna leave it down here. But for Sonic 3 and Knuckles, I would definitely put it in a... Since there's so much greatness of Sonic 3 and Knuckles, and back in the 90s, is that the monstrosity of the Sega console of adding like the CD and the expansion pack. I don't know, but you can put it's pretty much you can just stack the thing in there and add Sonic Knuckles, and you can put Sonic 2 into it, or just absolutely stack the mix of different, like the stack of Sonic and Knuckles. I've seen a couple videos of it. It's quite funny, but for the game itself, it's pretty good. The introduce of Hypersonic, which is very criminal of them not bringing this guy back, but definitely a solid B tier. Even though I never got to play it before, but I know it's gonna be a good game. I definitely am going to absolutely enjoy it. Now for this one, no, I'm not playing that one. Also, yeah, why there's like multiple Sonic games? I feel like this is like on a different, like a handheld or a different device. But nah, I'm not gonna go ahead and play that. Sonic Blast. How am I supposed to play that? Not gonna play it. But for Sonic 3D Blast, actually, yeah, I am going to plan on getting that game in the future. And yeah, I think it would be great. Now, I don't have Sonic Rivals, but this would definitely, I'm going to get it and play it. And now I'd like to talk about the Sonic Advance games. Now these guys, I am 100% in getting these. Now, what I think about the first game, I want to rank them, but so how am I going to play this if I don't have it? Besides, I don't know what, like, how to use to make a video capture device to record it. But so now here's the thing that is gonna be a struggle, but I definitely am going to get in the future, which is I'm gonna get a GameCube and what's the word? The Game Boy Player. That's the one. So the Game Boy Player, you can be able to play Game Boy games or Game Boy Advance games, or the just Game Boy in the Game Boy Color. Yeah, I mean, I can't think of any other words, but I definitely will throw into these guys by future videos that I'm going to definitely am going to get. For Sonic Chronicles, oh, Sonic Chaotix. I don't know why I think of Sonic Chronicles. I don't know why I just thought about that. Yeah, this one is not gonna get a absolute. No, not gonna play that one. Sonic Mania. Yes, definitely am going to get it. And now here's a surprise. I am definitely going to get this game. Now, even though I never played it before, but am I gonna make future videos of it? No. But I definitely am going to play it for myself. Now, Sonic Chaos? What is this one? Fuck that. I'm not playing that. Sonic CD. Ooh, I forgot to talk about the Sonic CD. Oh yeah, that's right. This is the introduce of to Amy and Metal Sonic. Now for the future and the past, I don't really know how do you get the good ending or the different. I'm pretty sure there are different endings to the game if you get the good future or the bad future. I don't really know. I never seen anyone get the bad future of video foot. I never seen any video footage of the bad future. I only know about the good future, but even though I am going to play in the future, but I'm definitely gonna include it into the tier list. I'm definitely gonna give it a C tier. It's probably a alright game, but I got really nothing else to say to it, but I definitely am going to plan on playing these. Now for, yeah, fuck that shit, I'm not playing it. Sonic R, ooh. These are very rare. I mean, some of these Sonic games, like for Sonic Chaotix, they're very rare to find and play it, so I'm definitely am not gonna get this game. Sonic... What the fuck is this? I don't know how to read that. Yeah, fuck that. And yeah, you can eat it too. No one's gonna play Tears Adventure. I'm sorry, buddy, even though you're a good sidekick, but no. The fuck is this? I can't even read the title of the name. I'm throwing these in F tier. Fuck that shit. Well, there we go. I guess that's about everything. Even though there's a whole bunch of different tier lists of the Sonic mainline games, and including other Sonic games. I mean, a lot of Sonic games. I mean, there's quite a lot of spin-off Sonic games, especially. But overall, I think this is a good tier list. Now, I definitely would love to make more of these. I was really hoping some of you guys would give your opinions, what you think of these Sonic games, but it's okay. But yeah, this is my opinion. All these games are going to be absolutely phenomenal of to get and play. I would definitely... Actually, I would actually throw a couple. I don't want to be done yet, but what I'm thinking... Yeah, I'm just gonna throw those two in here because even though this game has some flaws of the auto one, first of all, but I think I definitely would put it in the B tier. And this one, come on, Knights? Fuck yeah! Who doesn't want to play Sonic with a sword? Hell yeah! I'm definitely throwing it in A tier. Not a lot of S tier games that I can possibly think of. But yeah, I guess this will have to do. I know this is not a very good tier list of these games because of I never played some of these games. Well, different versions like the Wii version, the DS, and the... I think this is supposed to be the yeah, I think this is supposed to be the 3DS version of Sonic Generation. I'm not getting that. Hello. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'll just let you know I'm gonna wrap things up. But I'm still just thinking of how can I feel about some certain tier list Sonic games. Now, I feel like some of them has flaws, but I'm definitely one to put in Sonic Rivals into detail. I never got to play yet, but when I get to playing it, when I get the PSP in the future, I think it will probably be an okay game. Definitely a detail, probably. And for some of these games, I definitely will throw in this guy into here. Yeah, Sonic Mania. I heard great things about Sonic Mania, of the bringing back the classic 2D 16-bit Sonic game, and the introduce of the other two games went missing since the 1980s, which is kind of funny how they make a little reference to it to Sonic Generation. I thought that was pretty funny. I guess that's about everything I can possibly can do for this game. Well, I guess that's it for my tier list. Now, it's not great, but I think this is pretty perfect. I was hoping for a couple S tiers, but I guess Sonic Adventure 1 is pretty much a perfect Sonic game. Perfect. And there we go, ladies and gentlemen. That is my tier list of Sonic Mainline games. I know a lot of you people come in, join, and watch me how I can... Sorry I couldn't describe some of these games, how it has some flaws and it has some goodness of the game. I know I couldn't really add so much details into the games, but at least I know my Sonic games. Now, I would definitely would love to do mainline Mario games, but that would be for tomorrow, or I probably would do a reaction video. Either one, we'll see what happens. So make sure you go ahead and like and subscribe and turn the notifications on so you don't miss daily videos every day. I would say thank you for turning on in and give my thoughts and opinions about all these games that I have played and going to play for future videos, which I am really excited. I've been saving all these games. They're getting dusted. I need to wrap some of these games up so I can play these games and you guys enjoying it, you guys watching me playing. Oh my god, I can't think about my whole sentences. Whatever, it's fine. Well, yeah. Make sure you like and subscribe and turn that notification on so you don't miss daily videos every day. And this will probably be a new thing for me for doing more tier lists. I don't know how many I'm gonna do, but I think this is probably a fun journey to give my thoughts and ideas of certain games or characters or franchises or consoles or handhelds or all of that stuff. But I hope you all have a wonderful Friday and a good day. And thank you, excuse me, and thank you all for tuning on in. And I hope you all have a good night. See you guys in the next one.